Okay, so this is the Carminat beans. Ooh, let me just stir. I don't know what you think you're doing, but there you go. Anyway, you can kind of tell the difference. These are also purple potted beans, but you see how much more leaf coverage there is, right? So, oh, this got broken. So we had a storm with hail last night, so there's probably some damage. But just trying to make sure that all of these tomatoes are in and growing well, and I'm taking care of any diseases. This thing's wild. Like this, I gotta keep this from growing like over the edge here. Like I have to redirect everything that way. And this kind of stuff, right? I have to let it get long and redirect. I think we'll have a flower on here hopefully soon-ish. I'm gonna bring some of the pots that are on the front porch kind of over here to make just like a little rock garden for the sedums. We found a box turtle in here yesterday, so I'm really excited about that. But there is some stuff dying down, but new stuff coming up in this bed, so I'm happy about that. I transplanted all my baby lamb's ears along this edge to kind of match that, and they should flourish here. We did finally get this mulch. I think it looks a lot better. It's getting to be that time where things are hot and they get kind of weepy, so I've been trying to water in here. But again, because of the hail yesterday, I expect there's probably some damage on a lot of stuff. Honestly, everything looks okay. Let's see. Yeah, there's some, I don't know if it's inconsistent watering or disease or a lack of nutrients, but if it's a bad looking thing of leaves, I just take it off. Like I don't see the point in leaving it there. So okay, all of these beans, guys, all these beans coming in, gonna put so much. There's already little green beans, right? So I love green beans, so that's why I grow a ton of them. I think this is a white dahlia. I'm waiting to find out, and that dahlia has come up through the green beans too. Yeah, I don't know what's up with these tomatoes. They just don't look good, right? They're all like that. I don't know if it's because we have had a lot of rain. Like these ones look great. So maybe it's just some tomatoes are better in my environment than others, probably. I don't see any actual baby tomatoes on any of these yet, but I do see a lot of blossoms. Hasn't gotten so hot that they're not going to set fruit. So I expect any day now we'll have baby tomatoes coming in. These are looking okay. Oh, kind of every once in a while I find a berry I forgot to strip. But I came out here and watered these really good, and then of course it just downpoured last night, which I'm so grateful for, don't get me wrong. But this is going to be wild. Like, these are cannellini beans that were supposed to be a bush bean, but as you can see, they are not. They are climbing, okay, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with it. But just kind of confused because I planted these thinking they were a bush and that the tomato will get a lot of light, and the tomato still gets a lot of light at the top. But they're definitely gonna compete. This got broken last night. Look at that. There was hail. I could hear it. So okay. These are cowpeas, which will vine. They just take a little while before they start doing that. And I trimmed back some flowers for a bouquet on these double clicks, and so the first ones look kind of like shells, but these later ones do really look like double clicks. So there we go on that. I don't know. These are Kentucky Wonder Pole. They've hit the over trellis, whatever we want to call this long thing. So I expect that they'll just keep going on that, and I'm fine with that, guys. Cut back the chamomile. There looks to be some new growth coming in near the bottom. I wouldn't be surprised if these just gave up for the year. That's okay. I fully expect it. But these are also cowpeas. I have had some melons, Margie's melons, come up in these beds, but I just think everything else grew way faster, and they don't have the light they need. So these are black beans, also supposed to be a bush bean. Clearly a few of them did not get the memo, but for the most part this one actually is behaving mostly like a bush bean, right? So just in case you were wondering, I did pull out the asparagus that was back there, and that looks better to me. So this, hadn't seen this flower, so it looks like just a yellow flowering dahlia. which looks very cheerful here in the shady corner. I got these. It was like a metallics or a rainbow mix from somebody on Etsy. I'm not sorry about it. I'm kind of liking that color. We'll see if it lives or dies out here, right? So I don't know what to do. Like, these are putting up. I'm going to have to cut it down low so it'll start multiple branches near the base, because this is just going to get top heavy and fall over real fast. It is starting to put out some growth down lower. I don't know, guys. We'll see. The gladiolas look like they've reproduced because there's some little ones back here that I didn't put back there. This one, I was holding it up, and it looks wonky, but it is holding it up because that is a flower stalk. So we'll see what color that is. So this was the first volunteer sweet potato that came up, and then I rooted some cuttings and put those here. And as these grow, I'll root some more, because you can put a sweet potato about every foot or so. The okra, the 3 I have left, are getting... That one doesn't look great. These 2 are looking okay. Putting on some new growth. Hopefully they'll get up there. These are Tynung 64 sweet potatoes that I saved from last year. So these 3 rooted. And again, as these make, grow bigger, I should get rooted slips off of them pretty quickly. It just rooting from, or getting slips from the tubers just wasn't working very well this year. So as soon as I got anything, I rooted them, and I'm putting them in here because it's so much easier to get these to vine out real fast and take cuttings from them than it is to sit on a tuber trying to root. I don't know why mine are taking so long this year. If you're wondering, that's what a goji berry flower looks like before it fades, and we will have so many little flowers on these and fruits here soon. I'm very excited. So now back here, there are cucumbers growing up. Like, they are doing their thing. And it's doing what I wanted. It's hiding the cucumbers with the beans, trying to keep the pests off of them long enough to get something. But, so these cucumbers have all hit the fence, and they'll grow up, and they may grow up into this. Look, every year, this apple tree does this. Something like on the tips, it just looks like some kind of disease hits it every year. I don't know what that is, guys. I don't care. If it gives me apples, great. If it doesn't, I'll cut it down. So, anyway, I got some rogue cucumbers over here that I'm going to try and redirect onto the fence and off of these beans, because I don't really want anything on my beans. These bush beans aren't going to last very long, and I want these cucumbers to continue throughout. So we'll see how that works out, if this works out at all this year. So not a lot of flowers coming into my flower garden, but I expect that in a little bit longer I will get some Lisianthus. This guy really has been putting out white ones, and these are both kind of perennial Rudbeckia echinacea. They may not flower this year, but we'll see. I hope so. I know this will put out some flowers, and this one will. Dude, look at my Swiss chard. It's looking great. Even this one that got cut down to the ground, it looks so good. These dwarf okras, and they kind of have okras on them, little itty bitty babies. I secured some of these to the fence, the little holders to the fence, and I have seen bees on these. There's a bunch now. I see 3, 4, 5. So, and we've got a couple of actual husks coming in. So hopefully, guys, I will actually get some tomatillos this year. Last year they were such a fail. Like, they just completely failed because of pests. So I don't know. Maybe I will get them this year. Maybe I won't. We'll find out. The garlic, I need to harvest this stuff pretty soon, I'm sure. It could last in here a lot longer, but I don't know. Probably by the end of May I will harvest all that. The corn is starting to silk. You can see the silks pushing up. So I've never grown this corn before. We're about to find out how much I like it or don't. So this is mulched. I'm going to push this back where that was. This borage is gorgeous, absolutely beautiful, but it does not hold itself up like that one. So I anticipate I'll have a bunch of baby borages here next year. And I told my husband that I had a little red strawberry in here. Oh no, that one's had its day. Let's see. Oh no, so they've not, both of those have had their day. Oh well, we'll see. Ow. Anyway, horseradish looks great. In case you're wondering, horseradish does not need a lot of sunlight. It'd do fine in some shade. I have been ow, I got something stuck in my finger. I have been keeping this weeded, and I could see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Erigeron, some more weeds, but Erigeron I'm hoping will take over out here. And that's it for the west side garden. Thanks, guys. If you like green beans as much as I do, you'll be really excited for me. All right, guys. Conley passion fruit coming on in. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Thanks for spending some time with me looking at my garden together, and I'll see you guys next time.